American Top 40.
I'm Casey Kasem doing the countdown.
Number 40.
Coming in at number 40 is the first American hit for an Australian band we haven't heard before. This five-man group call themselves INXS, and they spell it INXS. Their song is called The One Thing. Here's INXS. The first of three Australian acts in our countdown this week. Their first chart single is The One Thing, and it's by the group INXS at number 40 this week.
American Top 40.
Every week, American Top 40 is heard in our 50 states and around the world on such great radio stations as WQOK, Greenville, South Carolina, KOYE, Laredo, Texas, and Commercial Radio, Hong Kong. At number 9 is What You Need, the hit song by the Australian band INXS. Lead singer Michael Hutchence and guitarist Tim Ferriss, who both did not go to college, told a writer at Smash Hits magazine that they would love to make time to go to college. Michael said, "I'd study language, computers, and music." Tim said, "I'd like to study ancient history." And here they are with an eye on college and a record on the chart. Climbing 2 notches to number 9, INXS with What You Need. Coming into the top 10 for the first week to number 9, moving up 2 notches, that's What You Need by INXS, the 6-man band out of Sydney, Australia. 8 big ones to number 1 as the countdown rolls on.
American Top 40.
And now we're up to a band that writes many of its hit songs by telegram. That's right, by telegram. I'm talking about the 6-man band from Sydney, Australia, INXS. Now, most of the band's material is written by lead singer Michael Hutchence and keyboard player Andrew Ferriss. Michael writes the lyrics and Andrew writes the melodies. Both of them live in and around Sydney, maybe a dozen miles or so away from each other. But the problem is that Andrew Ferriss is a loner, a sort of shy, introspective guy who doesn't talk much and doesn't really like big crowds of people. On stage, if you've ever seen INXS in concert, you've probably never seen much of Andrew, who kind of hides behind his keyboards, never really looking up. So back at home in Sydney, Michael Hutchence says Andrew's personality can make it difficult to collaborate on writing music. He says that Andrew just locks himself away in his house and takes his phone off the hook. So when Michael writes a batch of lyrics, the only reliable and secure way he can get them to Andrew is by telegram. Michael sends them to him, and Andrew, boarded up from the rest of the world in his house, puts the music to them. He then sends the finished song back to Michael by telegram too, kind of turning it into a singing telegram, you might say. They don't say exactly how the music gets across, maybe by writing down chords and actual notes, but somehow they do it. Well, here's the latest Hutchence-Ferriss collaboration, the fourth to hit the top 40 from the INXS album Kick. At number 21, Never Tear Us Apart.
Don't ask me. Tear us apart.
2 weeks ago, it reached number 7. Now it's at number 21, Never Tear Us Apart by INXS.
The hits from